Hello everyone, I am Tejas Sakarkar and I am currently 4th year undergraduate student in the Department of Energy, Science and Engineering. And yeah, I am currently the General Secretary of Technical Affairs. And let's dive into what is ITC, what is the structure, and what all tech is happening in the institute. So first of all, congratulations and welcome to IIT Bombay. So I hope next few years will be like the years to remember in your life. So yeah, let's start. Yeah, so let's dive into it. So Institute Technical Council or ITC, what comes under its purview? So there are many hobby clubs, then there are technical teams, and then there are hostel tech councils. So the hostel tech councils are basically come under the hostel council and they are in every hostel. So they look into particularly the tech activities in hostel and in general representation of their hostel in the technical cup of the institute. Then there are tech teams who focus on particular competitions which happen every year internationally. They form team, they recruit students as required, and then they work on that problem statement to build the product that is that basically goes into the competition. So these tech teams have their own structure, and there are many tech teams in the institute, which actually, like, the tech teams are the ones who actually work on hardcore tech in the institute, along with other projects happening under professors or BTech, MTech, or PhD projects. Then there are hobby clubs. The aim of the hobby clubs is to familiarize the new students or in general any students of the institute who wish to learn some new things apart from their curriculum, and to get their hands on some hardware projects or some small projects, some small competitions. So these clubs basically act as uh, a journey to something new or something different from your own discipline. So going forward, we have these particularly 9 clubs. So there is Web and Coding Club, there is Aero Modeling Club, there is Kritika, the Astronomy Club. Then the 4th one is Energy Club. Then there is Maths and Physics Club. Then Electronics and Robotics Club, Chemistry Club, and BioX Club. Biotech or BioX, they are one and the same. And then the last one is the Tinker's Laboratory. So the Tinker's Laboratory is actually not a club per se. Tinker's Laboratory is a place. The place you can see in my virtual background. So basically, I am currently virtually sitting in the Tinker's Laboratory, where I personally have done a lot of projects and a lot of tinkering, as name suggests. So you can go there anytime, you can work on any project. There are many equipment there which you can use for your projects, and there are many spare parts. So yeah, so TL is the place to go if you want to try on something and try on some projects, to work on something, to work on circuits, to work on some robot, etc. Okay, so then there are some other bodies which are associated with ITC, like developers community or DevCom. Then there is InstiX. These two bodies particularly work on the projects that are deployed on the institute level. So DevCom has already developed Insti app, and in InstiX is currently working on something like maze digitization or similar projects. Then there is Chemi TL, which will be a club soon, which is a chemical engineering TL. So it basically deals with chemicals and the projects related to chemical engineering. And then there is CDS SRG, Controls and Dynamical System Student Reading Group. So it is a reading group of students who are interested in controls and similar areas. Then here you can see the various positions of responsibilities in ITC. So ITC Core Council basically consists of GSTA, that is me currently. Then I have nominees, UG nominee, PG nominee, and projects and technical nominee. Then there are managers or secretaries of every club which head the particular club. And there is web and media team. And there are conveners of these particular clubs. So these managers and conveners together form an organizing team of that particular club. So you can take part in any event of any club. You need not register, or there are various teams, or there are various groups of the clubs. You can join them, but there is no such thing as becoming a member of any club. You can just attend any events that you like, and you can learn new things. Then there are hostel tech codes and hostel tech sekis. They are the positions of responsibility which do not come under ITC, but are very closely related with ITC. So yeah, so they come under hostel councils, as I told you earlier. Okay, so here you can see our core team. So GST and 3 nominees in the center, and manager and secretaries of all the clubs. You can reach out to any of these anytime. And if you have any doubts regarding any club event, etc., or anything you want to try in general. Then come basically the tech teams in IIT Bombay. So we have many tech teams. So Stride, Student Satellite Program, Rakshak, Exo Fly, Shunya, Mars Rover team, Rocket team, Hyperloop, Racing, UMIC, AUV, and there are two new teams, that is World Solar Airship Race or WSAR team and Carbon Removal Express teams. These are very new teams. And yeah, there are some more teams in formation. So if you want to join these teams, do check for the mail saying the recruitment for the particular team and so on. So these recruit as per the requirement, and then you can work till you basically graduate from, or till you basically pass out from IIT Bombay. So yeah, these are the tech teams of IIT Bombay, and all the clubs and tech teams will now come one by one, and they will tell you what they do and how you can be part of their events. So yeah, enjoy. Thank you.
Welcome Janta. I am Kaustubh, the PG nominee of Institute Technical Council, and will be your go-to person for any concern regarding the ITC. One of the key objectives of Institute Technical Council has been to provide the events and exciting opportunities for our PG students who have different level of expertise and varied motivations. Every club and team has the blueprint of events they have conducted last year, and they are well equipped to provide the exciting stuff even in this online tenure. Here on, the clubs will describe the initiatives they have taken in the past year, and it would be lovely if you would be able to be a part of the club or a team that actually interests you. We have special lineup of events exclusively designed for the PG students, like PG Tech Weekends, which consist of interactive talks, hackathons, hands-on coding sessions, and we saw participation of over 600 enthusiasts last year. The PG participation has been great every year, and whenever a mail pops up in your mailbox, just sign up for the events without the second thought to explore the IIT Bombay campus and make the best of these opportunities and your years at IIT Bombay.
Hello guys, this is Rizwan and I'm the projects and technical teams nominee for the year 2021-2022, and my responsibilities include coordinating among the technical teams and also leading the projects under ITC. So coming to projects first, there are a lot of projects opportunities under by ITC for students, including PG students. So this include ITSP, which is Institute Technical Summer Projects, happens every summer. Students can pitch the innovation idea and do a project completely their own. This is one of the major initiative by ITC. Then there's extension of ITSP into semesters, which is called ITSP plus plus. Then there is Founders Garage, which is a technopreneurship initiative by ITC in collaboration with the ENB Club. Then we have a lot of collaborative project with other institute bodies, and also we bring projects from industries and companies. We collaborate with research parks sometimes, and we this year we also planning for more projects opportunities, some more initiatives and more collaborative projects. And students also do projects under professors, and they can like use the Tinkerers lab to do any kind of projects, and also other clubs under ITC have their own project initiatives. So coming to technical teams, there are like 12 technical teams in the institute, namely Team Stride, IIT Bombay Student Satellite, Team Rakshak, Team Shunya, and Mars Rover team, Rocket team, Hyperloop team, IIT Bombay Racing, Team UMIC, and AUV IITB, and Team Zero Waste IITB. So these all technical teams recruit every year. Some of them recruit PG students, and some of them recruit freshmen. And anyway, there will be a lot of opportunities for you under the technical teams. You can join them, and you can be a part of their projects, and you can learn new things. Apart from this, any other initiatives or any other events happening under me and ITC will be you will be knowing through emails and of course other social media pages. So do engage in that activities, and good luck in IITB. Bye.
Hello Pips, it's time for the quiz round 1. Put your answer in the YouTube chat box as fast as you can. The question is, which number is known as Ramanujan-Hardy number? I repeat, which number is known as Ramanujan-Hardy number? Stay tuned guys, more quiz are coming up.
Hello and welcome to IIT Bombay. We are Team AUV IITB. AUV or Autonomous Underwater Vehicle is a team of 50 plus highly motivated students from all disciplines of engineering with the aim of developing a highly robust and advanced AUVs to compete in international competitions and to contribute in R&D and industrial collaboration in the unexplored field of underwater robotics.
Our team has conceived and built a series of AUVs called Matsya, beginning in 2011 with Matsya 1, which won the Best Debutant Award at Rover, to the latest and greatest Matsya 6. We work in various fields of engineering, and our team
is split into 4 subdivisions: mechanical, electrical, software, and business. Let us look at the mechanical subdivision. The mechanical subdivision works on ideation, design, manufacturing, and testing all new vehicles using CAD frameworks and advanced tools for engineering simulation. The software subdivision. The software subdivision works on vehicle autonomy. We write code and work with advanced tools for navigation, control, mission planning, and ML.
Electrical subdivision. Electrical subsystem works on sensor, power, actuator control, and system communication. We design all the boards in-house for optimum performance on softwares like Eagle and test them on simulators like Proteus and Spice. Business subdivision. The business team is the face of AUV IITB by working in genres ranging over web development, media, marketing, PR, sponsorship, and design. We represent the team to the world.
Over the past 10 years, we have come a long way and achieved a lot in competition, industry, and research. We have been the runner-up at RoboSub and defending champions at NIOT for the past 3 years. We are currently collaborating with industry for real-life subsea projects. We received the Young Researcher Award by IEEE OES in 2021. We have been featured in various prestigious publications like Jane's Defense, the world's leading magazine on defense and security.
Apart from all the work we do, we have a lot of fun too. We are the followers of philosophy, work hard, party harder. So thank you, and make sure to keep an eye on our social media handles to get the latest updates. We will be active on our Insta to answer any questions.
Hello there, I'm Almas and let me introduce you to Team Shunya. Team Shunya was started in 2012 in IIT Bombay. We're a team working on sustainable habitat for urbanizing nations by young aspirants. Our vision is to become a leading innovation hub in the field of sustainability, by providing accessible housing solutions for society and industry, to build affordable, prefabricated net zero solar powered houses, thus making India's future secure. It all started when a group of highly motivated students decided to participate in Solar Decathlon, an international competition organized by the US Department of Energy. The challenge here is not only to design, but also to build and operate the house. And we proudly say that Team Shunya was the only team from India to participate in the competition in 2014 and 2018 editions of Building Challenges. These are our past achievements. In 2014, we were given the honorable mention in sustainability. And in 2018, we received the Best Participation Award. This is a 2014 house. It's a one-story building built with a competition site in Europe. And after the competition, the house was dismantled and assembled again in IITB. The house is still there in our college, and we invite you to visit our house to know more about solar houses. This is the 2018 house. Here the challenges were more than the previous competition, as we had to build a two-story building and also charge an electric car. Due to the ongoing pandemic, we decided to go for this design challenge instead of build challenge in this edition. The efforts of the competition were shifted online, where members of various subsystems worked from across the country in the comfort of their homes, and efforts were made to have in-person interaction for those in campus and in the Team Shunya house. With a hybrid of both the types of interaction, we completed our project Daksh. This year, Team Shunya represented the college in the 2021 edition of Solar Decathlon Challenge. In Daksh, which translates to efficient, delivers a sustainable design to redefine the artistic village, a site in Belapur in Navi Mumbai. The team won the runners-up title in the competition and attached housing. It was one of the 10 teams shortlisted for the finals after a round of screening by a team of skilled jury, including academicians from around the globe. The team also won the Best Graphic Designer Award for the spectacular team virtual background, another feather on the decorated cap of Team Shunya. Our win in the international competition was covered by various national dailies, and the work that we do has brought us an engagement with various public figures who saw the potential in the projects that we have undertaken. Here we have the current members of Team Shunya. Here we have the faculty advisors and mentors who are always there to motivate and guide us through our projects. Without them, reaching this level would have been difficult. As the projects that we undertaken are huge, we do require financial support from our sponsors. Below are the sponsors who supported us in the 2014 edition of Build Challenge. And these are the sponsors for the 2018 and 2021 editions of Solar Decathlon for Team Shunya.
Hi, I'm Uwais, Project Manager of Team Shunya. Taking you forward, our team is divided into different subsystems, where we focus on smaller targets and integrate all the solutions to achieve the net positive energy house design. Currently, we are focusing on the 2023 Solar Decathlon Build Challenge, which is organized by the US Department of Energy. It would have two phases. One, the design phase where we'll develop the house design concept, and that will run till April 22. And the build phase will begin from May 22, where we start constructing the house on site. These are the softwares we use in different subsystems for designing and performing various simulations. Here are some images from the construction phase of our previous projects. You can see the Team Shunya members working hard to construct this house on site. We have openings in all subsystems, and we are always looking for bright minds to be a part of the team. Drop us a mail at the given ID if you are interested to join Team Shunya. And we welcome you to be a part of a sustainable future. Thank you.
Now is the time for the quiz round 2. And the question is, where did Perseverance rover land on Mars? I repeat, where did Perseverance rover land on Mars? Put your answer in the chat as fast as you can. Stay tuned guys, more quiz are coming up.
Hello everyone, I am Arpit Verma, manager of Ham Radio Club and Ground Station segment. HRC and GSS, unlike any other technical club, have a dual identity as a technical system of student satellite program as well as a technical club, working on projects and conducting various events throughout the year. Ham radio is any activity or experimentation that utilizes the amateur radio band of frequencies. Ham radio operators, also known as hams, are involved in various activities ranging from land to space communication. Some of the exciting stuff that hams across the globe do involve tracking satellites in real time, establishing communication with the International Space Station. It is also taken up as a hobby. Amateur radio network is also used for disaster management purposes. HRC conducts many events across the semester, which include many hands-on sessions like antenna making, satellite tracking, and transmitter making. We also conduct a How Things Work lecture series in which we tell the theory behind different ham and wireless communication related topics like antenna theory and slow scan television. We have a lot of exciting events planned for this online semester. Online tracking session is one of those. These are some of the images that we received from the ISS and NOAA satellites. We also have different webinars and how things work sessions lined up for this semester. We also post very informative blog and posts on our different social media platforms. Thank you for listening and welcome to IIT Bombay.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are safe and healthy in this hard time. I am Chemi TL, Vice Subsystem, and welcomes you to the PG orientation of a Team Rakshak 2021. Team Rakshak is an IIT Bombay students initiative to develop a fleet of robust unmanned aerial vehicles to support a SRO, that is the search and rescue operations. Okay. These aircraft can provide relief measures in the disaster stricken areas. It can also be used for the survey and the mapping of the cities. Okay, so we are the team of 40 plus students. It consists of both undergraduates and the postgraduate student. Then comes a AUV SUAS competition. It is the competition designed to foster the interest in the UAS, that is the unmanned aerial systems. This competition requires students to design, integrate, report and demonstrate a UAS that are capable of autonomous flight, navigation, remote sensing via onboard payload sensors. So let's go through our current team. Okay, so first is the Anay Panshikar, who is the current president of our team Rakshak. Then comes Manthan Disle, who is the vice president of our team Rakshak. Now team Rakshak consists of 4 subsystems, and each subsystem has a different things to offer. Okay, so let's see what this subsystem can offer you. So first subsystem is the aerodynamics and the manufacturing, and its head is a Creed Sunwith. As you can see, it consists of 4 parts. Okay, first part is the preliminary design. It consists of analysis of a mission requirement and the designing of a aerofoil. Then second part is the CAD modeling and the analysis. It involves the making of CAD model and the analysis of a structure and the analysis of aerodynamic performance. Third part is the design of a airdrop mechanism and a UGV, that is the unmanned grounded vehicles. It involves the designing of an airdrop mechanism, detachment mechanism, and designing of a UAV and its structural stability. And the fourth part is the manufacturing the model. Then next subsystem is the controls and the communication, and the head is a Shubham Singh. Okay, it consists of it mainly consists of the following parts: communication with the server. Here we extract a mission data from the competition server and upload it to a UAV telemetry. Then second is the data format conversion. Okay, here we convert the mission data from a latitude and longitude to a suitable format for applying the path planning operation. Then third is the path planning operation. Here we develop a Python code to determine optimum path that avoid a static and a dynamic obstacles. And next is the development of a UGV circuit. Then next subsystem is the software subsystem. Okay, and its head is a Valai Bulle. It consists of a following part. First part is the object detection. Here, using a deep learning technique, we detect a humans and a letter in the captured image. Then next is the super resolution. Here we increase the resolution of a detected object using a deep learning techniques. Okay. Then next is object recognition. Here we identify the shapes and the letters in the detected object. Then comes a geotagging. Here what we do, here we do a mathematical formulation to estimate a geo coordinate of a object lying on the ground. And then next comes the mapping. And next and then last subsystem head is the marketing. Okay, and its head is the Niraj Chandani. The market, this subsystem deals with the non-technical work like design, publicity, bringing the sponsors for the team, handling the account and the logistics of our team. And the current sponsor for our team is Boeing. Okay, this subsystem is also responsible for monetary association with the sponsors, technical association with the leading industries, overseeing the outside vendor and the agencies, publicize the team on every social media account. Okay, so these are the work and these are the different things that Team Rakshak offers. Okay, so let's go through our achievement as this team was as this team came into existence in the year 2015, and in a very first year we bagged the 7th position in the design and the 12th position in overall in the SA 2015 competition. Okay, then in the same year we developed a Smoky, that is, it is the first plane to have an autonomous system, okay, and it is designed for a AUV SI 2015 competition. Okay, the gross weight of this aircraft is a 5 kg and the cruise speed is a 12 meter per second. Then next achievement is a 2017, that is the Skywalker. Okay, it is the new addition to Team Rakshak. Again, it is designed for the AUV SI competition. Okay, the endurance of this aircraft is 30 to 40 minutes with a complete autonomous operation. The its gross weight is 7.5 kg and the speed and the cruising speed is 12 meter per second. And in 2019 we won the first prize for the idea demonstration at INAE Youth Conclave, and in 2021 we have also represented in the Inter-IIT Tech Meet. Okay, so Team Rakshak has many, so I welcome you Janta to grab this opportunity with your both hands. You will get lot of things to learn. Okay, it will boost your skills and will provide you opportunity for the application of your knowledge. Okay, so it is really a good opportunity. I welcome you all to please join. I welcome you to the Team Rakshak, and yes, thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Hopefully you're enjoying this PG Tech orientation so far, and hopefully you'll be enjoying it even further. I'm Samar Jain and I'm going to introduce Team Exo Fly to you. Our motto is, of course, together we'll fly. So what makes us different? Our goal is to make a quite compact and near VTOL personal flying device. VTOL is vertical takeoff and landing. Once completed, this vehicle would be the first of its kind in India. You can see the technicalities for yourself on the screen. The main feature of this device is we are aiming to make it so compact that it can fit in a sphere of diameter 2 meters, and it will be running on LiPo batteries. And as seen in the figure, we are making it so compact by using pairs of contra-rotating propellers, which gives double the thrust in nearly the same area, which is why we are working so hard on this device. So what what are the applications and who would want such a device, right? So just think of a drone and think of how its functionality can be extended if it was manned by someone. So this could be used for package delivery, for filming, and mainly for disaster management and mitigation. So I'd like to show to you a small video of our prototype. This is the base of the device that we have designed, and the scale model which was successfully flown on This is the team structure. Broadly, we are working with three subsystems: mechanical, electrical, and controls. We also have a marketing department, and we are all trying to work together and just build this device. Also, it's not necessary that you join and work in the same subsystem all the time. We have different mixes of people working in different subsystems, and we would be really lucky to have you who has the enthusiasm and the required knowledge to help us. So yeah, we need you. It's not easy to make.
Hello guys, I'm Prajwal Singh, the current team leader of IITB Mars Rover team. Let me introduce you to the motivation and working of the team. So what we do? We make a rover prototype to participate in student rover design competitions. We make a semi-autonomous rover to participate in the URC and IRC held annually where universities from all over the world participate. The rover is capable of performing several tasks such as terrain transversal, equipment servicing, autonomous navigation, detection of life in soil, and extreme retrieval and delivery. We have a 6 degree of freedom robotic arm and a bioassembly setup which includes a soil collection mechanism and a soil analysis setup which can perform in situ analysis of the soil collected. Some of our milestones have been securing fourth position internationally in the recently conducted IRDC 2020. We have also secured the highest points in the SAR phase of IRC 2019. We stood 20th among 84 participating teams in the SAR phase of URC 2019. Our team was founded in 2012 and we have made significant progress in our design over the years. We started out with the motivation to understand the science and the engineering that goes into crafting a rover that could operate in the red planet. From a blank slate, the team has grown into a platform for the best of mind on campus to experiment, engineer, and produce rover prototypes. Our team is mainly divided into three subsystems: mechanical, electrical and software, and biosciences. We are a team of around 40 people, equally numbered from mechanical and electrical software subsystem. We have also two PhD working with us, who guides us in the science plan of the team. The mechanical subsystem makes a robust system consisting of robotic arm, suspension, wheels, and chassis. The electrical subsystem takes place in the mobility of the rover, autonomous navigation, wireless communication of up to 1 kilometer non-LOS range, establishing the base station GUI. The biosciences subsystem designs the soil collection mechanism and plan for various sophisticated experiments to determine various parameters like CO2 content, methane content, and detection of organisms. This is our faculty advisor, Professor P.J. Guru Prasad from the Department of Aerospace Engineering. He guides the team in working towards different competitions and facilitates the development of the rover. The PG student guides the team on designing the science experiment to achieve the competition tasks. Work immediately with the mechanical and electrical subsystem to evaluate different techniques and their use case on the rover. We offer open-ended problem statement with a high level of research responsibility. Our current PG members are Dev Malia and Amrita. Dev Malia guide us on UV visible and Raman spectroscopy related science plan testing instrumentation, whereas Amrita acts as consulting expert on a experimentation strategy for living form detection. The recruitment for the PG will tentatively take place in the start of September 2021. So this is it from our side and we look forward to working with you guys in the future. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'll be telling you about the Student Satellite Program at IIT Bombay. I am Sean Zakaria, the current project manager and a fourth year electrical engineering student. In today's orientation, I'll be talking a bit about our team's history and accomplishments, followed by what we are currently working on. Our team was established in 2008 with the vision of making IIT Bombay a center of excellence in space science and technology. To get closer to achieving our vision, the team began working on Pratham, which was launched on 26 September 2016 aboard ISRO's PSLV C-35. Pratham's payload was to create a map of the total electron content in the ionosphere. After the launch of Pratham, our seniors put together the Satellite 101 Wiki, which is a comprehensive resource on how student teams can also begin their journey towards making their first satellite team and decide their mission. It is not a how to make a satellite guide, but rather it gives some insight as to what are the practices that our team follows when we work on any mission and explains the basic starting points for various physical and software components that go into a satellite. Unfortunately, right now the wiki is down due to some technical issues, but you should be able to access it as soon as it is fixed from the institute side. Now, you must be excited to know what we are currently working on, so I'll get to that right away. The team's activities are focused on developing technologies compatible with CubeSats, which are nanosatellites made of multiple 10 x 10 x 10 cm3 units. Innovation in CubeSats is in very high demand in the world as of now, due to their compact form factor and low cost for development as compared to conventional large satellites. These are the four systems that we are currently working on, namely an antenna deployment system, which uses a burn-wire mechanism for deployment, a star tracker, which uses vision-based algorithms to determine the orientation of a satellite. The next comes GLEE, a collaborative mission with the University of Colorado Boulder to send CubeSats, which are essentially 5-gram satellites, on the moon. And finally, RVD, a simulation framework for the rendezvous and docking for 2 CubeSats. The current team strength is devoted towards these 4 missions, and any new recruits will be placed in one of these systems for further work. So that is all about the student satellite program. We will be conducting recruitment for the team tentatively around January, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much.
Hi, we are a group of interdisciplinary students driven to develop innovative technical solutions and bring about behavioral changes to solve the problem of solid waste management.
The team works on 2 fronts, technical and policy making. The technical team is responsible for providing the technical solution to reduce, recycle and reuse the waste being generated.
Some of the projects that we have worked on include designing bins for effective segregation, recycling of paper cups, lemon waste treatment for making dishwashers and composting.
On the other hand, we have the policy team, which is responsible for finding management solutions for the same by spreading awareness about segregation at source using social media, campaigns and programs.
Can an event as uplifting as a 21-kilometer half marathon run, a celebration of healthy living, and the will to reach the finish line leave more than just footprints on sand?
A huge number of PET bottles are used to quench the thirst of runners in marathon. We replaced the plastic bottles with earthen cups called kulhals. The initiative led to a reduction of 936 kg of CO2 emission and the water footprint reduced to about 3,500 liters from 10,000 liters.
It is a frequent misconception that technology is the only solution to the unmanaged and increase in amount of waste.
We aim to make our institute a zero waste campus.
This cannot be achieved by an individual, a group or a team, but the whole community. It starts with you and...
Hello. We are Team Zero Waste. Our vision is to build an integrated, sustainable and scalable waste management model, making our institute a zero waste to landfill campus. Typically in IIT Bombay campus, 5.1 tons of wet waste and 1.1 tons of dry waste is generated per day. Further, the processing and current management system is as shown in the chart. At Team Zero Waste, we work on technical projects to improve efficiency of the existing waste processing facilities, as well as on new methods for damage control. We conduct awareness campaigns at the core of which is to focus on the problem of waste generation and behavioral aspects. We also work on policy formulation at institute level and collaborate with various NGOs, institute bodies, and teams in order to collectively make a difference and spread awareness. We would like to share a few experiences. Through the recycling drive we organized in collaboration with Project Mumbai, for a given month, we have been able to save 60 kgs of plastic from going to landfill. We also got a chance to interact and learn from the journey of Pradeep Sangwan, founder of Healing Himalayas, and Chirag Virani, entrepreneur and co-founder of Sparkle Innovation. During the pandemic, we did social media campaigns and focused on the awareness program. IIT Bombay Half Marathon is an annual event organized by Fits in India. In 2019, we partnered them and feel very proud to share that we saved a lot of plastic and water by replacing plastic bottle with earthen cups called kulhards. Faculty advisor of Team Zero Waste is Professor Amit Sethi from the Department of Electrical Engineering. His constant support and motivation has pushed us to expand our horizons and work on new ideas. This is the current team. Why should you join the team? So it will be a great opportunity for you to work on waste management for small scale campus model and further extend the knowledge and learnings for larger scale problems. After all, we have one earth to save. We'll be soon announcing about our team orientation and recruitment. So please join us on our social media. We are very excited and looking forward to working with you in the team, and a warm welcome to you all in IIT Bombay. Thank you.
The only thing I know is every time I race, I push myself to the limit. You take me down, spin me around. You got me running all the lights. Don't make a sound, talk to me now. Let me inside your mind. I don't know what you're thinking, sugar. I can hear the sirens burning, red lights turning. I can't turn back now. So hold tight. I don't know where the lights are taking us. Something in the night is dangerous, and nothing's holding back the two of us.
Hello everyone, we are IIT Bombay Racing. We are a team of 70 plus members across all disciplines at IIT Bombay, working together to make a mark in the international student motorsport community. We are the first electric racing team from India and the winners of engineering design among 73 international teams at the Formula Student UK 2020. And we are here to tell you about what we do. The Formula Student UK, organized by the Institution of Mechanical Engineers, is the competition we target every year. FSUK is considered the standard to be met for engineering graduates, combining a practical engineering experience with soft skills like business planning and project management. It consists of statics as well as dynamic events, with over 100 international teams contesting for the top spot every year. The static events cover an engineering design presentation, which tests the team's design knowledge and decision-making abilities. We then have the cost and manufacturing event, requiring a thorough knowledge of the material and manufacturing costs associated with building a prototype race car. The third event of the statics is the business plan presentation, where we must pitch to the judges the marketability of our product, that is, a race car, as if they were the investors. This requires a sustainable business model to be built around the product and backed by well-detailed financials. Needless to say, presentation skills are an imperative to score well at each of these competitions. The dynamic events are the acceleration run, skid pad, a sprint event, and a grueling 22 kilometers of endurance run, which is the most point-heavy event of the competition. But that's enough about the competition. Let us tell you about our team. We have an organizational and a technical team, which is further divided into the electrical and mechanical divisions. Our design engineers in the electrical division work on power electronics, consisting of motors, motor controllers, tuning their parameters and their selection. We have the high voltage and low voltage subsystems working on pre-charge, discharge and safety circuits. IIT Bombay Racing boasts an in-house developed battery management system where the design engineers are currently working on regenerative braking for our next car. Our data acquisition subsystem is responsible for processing and storage of data as well as real-time wireless transmission to a remote laptop. On the mechanical side, we have vehicle dynamics, chassis, battery and aerodynamic subsystems to name a few. Some notable things done on a mechanical side consist of a self-developed vehicle model, 3D printed titanium wheel uprights, and an in-house manufactured Kevlar sandwich carbon fiber battery container. We now aim to develop a monocoque chassis and incorporate more such technologies in our car. On the organizational side, our marketing team works on contacting and acquiring new sponsors and signing deals with industry giants like Mahle, NRB Bearings and Tata Motors. Our sponsors provide us the necessary funding as well as their technical expertise. Finance and operations team maintains and manages the team's budget as well as major operations and logistics like taking the car to various expos and shipping it internationally. We hope that one or more of these departments excite and enthuse you, and we look forward to having you contribute to them as a part of IIT Bombay Racing. Stay tuned for further updates. We will be releasing recruitment notifications soon. Thank you.
Hello everyone. A warm welcome to each one of you on the behalf of Unmesh Mashruwala Innovation Cell, better known as UMIC in the campus. We at UMIC work on two major projects, Aero and Cedrica. These are some of the competitions that our team has taken part in and continue to take part in. And here are some of the results. The key highlights being winning the World Finals of ASME Student Design Challenge, being the first Indian team to win the Intelligent Ground Vehicle Challenge both in 2017, winning the Best Presentation Award in International Aerial Robotics Challenge in 2018, and being amongst the top 11 teams to be awarded a Mahindra E2O car for development after clearing the first four stages of the Mahindra Rise Driverless Car Challenge. I am Gagan Jain, the team manager of Cedrica, where we work for developing a self-driving car capable of driving with complete autonomy. So, here is Cedrica in a nutshell. As you can see, we work on various aspects including perception, localization, path planning, controls, as well as some special tasks such as parking. You can see our car in the background with various sensors mounted on it for perceiving the environment. Here, you can see the 3D point cloud of the environment being generated using the lidars mounted on the car, which is used for localizing the car with respect to its environment. This slide talks about the various computer vision tasks, which include traffic light and traffic sign detection, lane and road detection, as well as static and dynamic obstacle detection, which is crucial for path planning and decision making. The various inputs from the perception module are used to generate a robust and safe path for the car, which is then used by the controls module to drive the car. Let us now have a look at this video which sums up everything.
Now it's the time to move from driving autonomously to fly autonomously. I am Rishabh Khantwal, machine learning leader of team Aero. So we work on making autonomous drones and fixed wing, which can do certain tasks. Drones are very useful for indoor navigation, whereas fixed wing prove themselves faster in outdoor environment. This is our current fixed wing design. You can see the parameter complexity in it. There are certain sensors which are placed on drones like lidar and camera to observe the surrounding. Now, when design is complete with machine learning, you will make the UAV do autonomous tasks like target detection and location search. When traveling indoor, SLAM gets us the position of our UAV as well as a map of the surrounding, so the drone knows where it is traveling and where are obstacles in the surrounding. Now you know the obstacles, you need to generate a path. Path planning is used for obstacle avoidance, but it becomes complex as your UAV can't take sharp turns, so you need to keep that in mind. Lastly, these are our goals. For Team Cedrica, it is to develop a self-driving car capable of driving in Indian conditions. For Aero, to develop an unmanned aerial vehicle system with a hybrid vertical takeoff landing vehicle.
Now is the time for the quiz round 3. The question is, who invented and launched the world's first liquid fuel rocket? I repeat, who invented and launched the world's first liquid fuel rocket? Type your answer in the chat as fast as you can. Stay tuned guys, more quiz are coming up.
Hello everyone, and Aero Modeling Club welcomes you. I hope that you all are safe and healthy. I am Ajit Tak, convener at Aero Modeling Club. Today I am going to give you a walkthrough of the activities that our club does. So first let's see who we are, okay? So we are Aero Modeling Club, fascinated by anything that flies. By anything, I mean anything. Before we go further, I would like to convey the club's vision. So the club's vision is to convey a community of IIT Bombay passionate about aviation, space, aerial robotics by promoting all activities pertinent to it and providing opportunities for learning. Our aim is to bring aviation enthusiasts together so that they can interact and get to know about new ideas and thoughts. Let's meet our team. So this is our team. We have Jay Jobanputra as our secretary and Piyush Porwal as our manager. You are free to contact any of us for any queries. So let's go further. So you might be wondering, what kind of stuff do we do at our club? So we take part in many competitions like Skyrush, where we stood first. We also release club projects for students of IITB. We have just launched a latest project series. I mean to say, we have just released latest projects based on following concepts like thrust vectoring, autonomous drone, ornithopters, flying wing, transitional VTOL, and much more. If anyone is interested, you can contact us for more details about projects. We also organize events like Trivia Jet, which was recently organized. We have our own YouTube channel, where we post educational videos about aviation and much more stuff. We also conduct various talks, and actually we just conducted a talk named Aerocast, which was based on the concepts of our project. We also are active on Facebook and Instagram handles, where we keep our members of our club updated about the latest information and facts about aviation. So these are some of the cool things which we do in our club. Now let us see a short video to get a feel of exactly what the activities of a club are exactly like. that's it, guys. Thank you everyone for joining in. We hope that you liked our work, and we look forward to see you take part in our activities. Bye bye.
Hey everyone, this is Shivangi and I on behalf of BioX Club welcomes you all to the PG orientation of Institute Technical Council IIT Bombay. So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and discover what BioX Club has to offer all of you.
Here is the table of contents which would help you understand our club, our vision and the events, talks, projects, etc. organized by the club. So who are we? What is the purpose of BioX Club? BioX Club IITB is a technical club that aims to cater to the interests of bio enthusiasts by unifying the aspects of both biology and technology. Let me tell you what our vision is. We strive to build a community of bio enthusiasts, but at the same time make sure that the club is a place for anyone who harbors curiosity and enjoys a good event.
So let us discover some amazing major events organized by the BioX Club. So first event is Glorious X, which is a bio and tech based crypto event. Next is Codon, which is a coding event based on bioinformatics. CSI, also known as Crime Scene Investigation, is a crime thriller event full of fun and suspense. Then there is Streaks, which links science with design through microbial art. So our first event is Crime Scene Investigation, also known as CSI, which is the flagship event of our club. Also, it's the most amazing and the most stunning event of the club. It's basically a crime thriller event where participants play the role of detectives and solve a murder mystery involving our beloved instinct. To all the coders out there, this event is especially designed for you all. Codon is basically a coding based event on bioinformatics which will link certain aspects of bio with programming.
Glorious X is a biotech based crypt hunt which will boggle your mind to answer some of the very mind blowing questions. We also have a phenomenal round 2 for the selected people in the crypt hunt. The event Streaks would provide you an essence of bio-creativity, planting microbes on agar plates and witnessing how their multiplication can do wonders. Actually, the event links science with design. It involves creation of microbial art, more popularly known as agar art. Here are some more facts about Streaks. The creators of the agar art use either naturally colorful microbes like the red bacteria, Serratia ricinus, or some genetically modified microbes like yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae.
BioX Club had also presented a 4-week course on synthetic biology in the Technical Summer School's Learner Space program, which received a decent response. Also, there are various indulging talk programs which are held periodically based on different interdisciplinaries of biology organized by the club. The pandemic has made us realize the value of webinars instead of live talk. Hence, we organize various webinars and interviews of eminent personalities who have done great work in various fields of biology. Many of those personalities include scientists, professors, startup owners, and biotechnologies.
Coming to major club project organized by the BioX Club, none other than Prosthetic Arm Project. BioX Club also serves humanity as Prosthetic Arm Project facilitates those people who have lost their arms or limbs. And you know what? This arm is controlled by your voice. So this is our lovely BioX Club family. Abhinav Damor is Institute BioX Secretary. I, Shivangi Sharma, Vaishnavi Agnihotri, Ananya Dhale, Sail, and Anuj are conveners of BioX Club family. Thank you.
Hello everyone. We, the Electronics and Robotics Club, or as we like to call it, ERC, welcome you to IIT Bombay. Let me give you a brief about the club. So, who are we? The Electronics and Robotics Club functions under the umbrella of the Institute Technical Council, to provide every enthusiastic tinkerer a platform to explore and further develop your skills in electronics and robotics. Our vision is to develop a powerful and remarkable technical community of students across all years and departments. We aim to promote innovation, out of the box thinking, and create an atmosphere of collaborative learning by making resources and mentorship easily accessible. So, what do we do? We provide great experiences for you to explore tech and tinker around with like minded people by undertaking projects and participating in hackathons, talks, boot camps, general championships, and various other competitions. Now, let us come to our very first event, Accelerate. Accelerate is the flagship event of ERC, where more than 600 freshmen participate, build their first remote controlled bot, and run them on specially designed tracks full of hurdles to compete for prizes. The next event is the Arduino Hackathon, where the students are asked to make an open ended Arduino based project conducted in ITC's very own Tinkerer's Lab. Here is a short video to give you a glimpse into the club's activities.
I think the most important part is where we talk about what we have done in COVID, and we have organized and conducted many great events, starting from the Arduino Bootcamp, where we have started talking about microcontrollers and what they can actually do. We've also started a series of hands-on lecture events called ER 101, where we discussed all the processes and methods to build and implement this robotic arm. These are the few areas that we touched upon in this sequence. From CAD designing to image processing to electrical components to path planning, we have conducted these sequence of events and hope that people were inspired and started actually exploring these fields on their own. We recently conducted a control series and Tinkerer boot camp in which we have made many lecture contents and assignments to get people to learn these topics in a more technical perspective. Another great interesting development is ATRA, which is All IIT Robotics Association, which is a combined hackathon jointly made by these six IITs in which ERC is part of the organizing committee. We would also like to introduce you to this year's team, and we would also hope that we will all get a chance to interact with all of you. Finally, we would like to end by saying thank you and also by saying that if you're interested in electronics and robotics, then this is the place to be. Thank you, everyone.
What is coding?
Coding is trying new things, finding problems and solving them.
What do you mean?
Look at this particle move. But don't we want more? Now we have 100 particles. But that doesn't look real yet. And now we have fireworks.
Then what is WNCC?
Hello and welcome everyone. We are WNCC, the Web and Coding Club of IIT Bombay, and we're pretty sure that at this point you must be really excited to know what a club is all about.
Our vision is to build a coding community for all you enthusiasts where everyone can learn and build an interest in programming together.
So what do? We conduct hobbies programming activities like workshops, hackathons, and talks in the institute in order to help beginners enter the enticing world of programming. So if you're a beginner or an enthusiast or even an expert, we have something in the store for all of you.
And to do this, we bring to you a combination of initiatives, resources, and a community to grow with.
So coming to our initiatives range from competitions, hackathons, workshops, webinars, and interactions. So let's take a look at some of the highlights of the past year.
Rattlesnake was an event conducted as a part of the PG Tech weekend. It involved automating boring stuff with introduction to various Python libraries like OpenCV, SciPy, Selenium, etc. And the best part about this event was that it witnessed more than an 80% of a PG audience.
Next, coming to Seasons of Code. Seasons of Code is a mega event where you get a chance to choose to build any project from a pool of 45 plus projects under the guidance of 75 plus mentors, or build a self project with the help of resources as part of Winter SOC. And over the past years, we have witnessed a growing participation of the PG students, and we hope this continues the following year as well.
And we also have many resources to provide you. First of all, we have our own wiki, WNCC Grundy, which has over 100 plus articles on topics like ML, open source, cybersecurity, and almost all domains of programming.
And next, we have Code in Quarantine. Code in Quarantine consists of material in the following 8 major fields of coding.
Similarly, we have Algorithm Simplified, where we have simplified 8 categories of algorithms for you.
Next, coming to Learner Space. This year under Learner Space, WNCC started 3 end-to-end well-curated courses on the topics Python, machine learning, and app development. These are structured courses lasting 4 to 6 weeks with weekly content and assignments for anyone and everyone.
GitHub should be your go-to place for all of WNCC's past resources. Similarly, we have our own YouTube channel where we upload a bunch of exciting stuff with recording of all the events and webinars in case you ever missed them.
Next, coming to the WNCC community, we offer you a community to learn and grow, which includes DevCom, a developers community, and CSEC, a cybersecurity club.
Our community also includes Game Dev at IITB, Blockchain at IITB, and CP at IITB, where we encourage discussions among these topics.
We also have our own newsletter to keep you all updated with the latest info, as well as some of the trending memes to keep the work and fun balanced.
We also run an In Case You Didn't Know series where we regularly upload Instagram and Facebook posts explaining various common topics and news in the world of current technology.
Finally, here's our team, which consists of our 2 wonderful managers and 10 conveners who are always there to help you out. Feel free to approach any of us for doubts or anything related to WNCC.
Now let's take a look at some of the past projects.
Hello everyone. At the Controls and Dynamical Systems Student Reading Group, also called CDS SRG in short. And today we will brief you on what we primarily work towards in the institute.
So we have seen and observed that a lot of automation and robotics based projects are being pursued by students without sufficient theoretical background in mathematics and control theory. So what our vision is to bridge the gap in knowledge required in pursuing projects on autonomous systems, to promote discussions on topics in control theory, and to facilitate exposure to the associated mathematics, which is very rigorous in nature, and also delve deep into implementation details involved in real life applications or real life projects. So we also want to extend this exposure to encourage more students to pursue research, theoretical or implementation based projects in these domains.
CDS SRG started its journey 2 years ago, and it was started by two of our seniors, Anant Joshi and Anirudh Ranade. The baton has to us, Anjali Rawat.
And I am Soham Panse, and we both are from third year undergraduate from the Department of Aerospace Engineering, and we are the current managers of CDS SRG. And this year we'll be taking forward all the initiatives under Institute Technical Council. So in 2 years of our inception, we have conducted group discussions among students and hosted research talks by professors as well as students, which are senior students in our institute, who are actively working on technical projects involving control theory and dynamical systems. We are also in progress for ideating a blog series where we will feature research talks and career experiences by some of our senior students as well as some professors.
These are some of the professor research talks that we have conducted in the past 2 years. And we have received a good amount of participation from interested students.
We also had organized some talks by some senior students in our institute who talked about their research, their projects, and also some group discussion sessions where some fascinating concepts about either control theory or the mathematics associated with were discussed. And I am very excited to tell that we have received an exciting response from the student community, and they had a lot of participation in these events.
So upcoming events, since we will be conducting workshops on fundamental tools of dynamics and controls and also discussing its applications. We'll also be conducting lecture series to give an exposure to this exciting world of control systems. We are also ideating blog series, which will contain the career journeys and research works of students as well as professors actively working in this field. And also to provide a different perspective, we will also be calling in the industry experts working in controls.
So that was all from CDS SRG, and feel free to reach out to us either via email or our dedicated FB page whose QR code you can see, or maybe you can scan it up and check out our posts, and feel free to reach out to us and ping us anytime for any doubts related to CDS SRG. So that was all from CDS SRG. So we would like to thank you for your time during this session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Mahadevan Subramanian.
And I am Rohini Joshi. Mahadevan and I are the managers of the Maths and Physics Club. So you might be wondering that what is Maths and Physics Club? Or better, I'll do it easier. Like, why is Maths and Physics Club? So MNP is more than just a club. It is a community of like-minded people, and we have lots of fun doing and discussing science and math, and we make lifelong friends and with like-minded people.
So now you may wonder, what do we do as a club? So we have competitive events and non-competitive events, among which we have Bazinga, which is a maths and physics quiz, Physics Detective, which is another physics-based event around experimental physics, Physics like GC, the Logic GC, which is based on Logic, Bamboozled, which is held on Logic 2, and Mathathon, which is a math-based event which focuses on Olympiad level questions. And then we have non-competitive events where we have group discussions over various topics, gaming nights, movie screenings. We've even had talks from student speakers over the past month, and we have had Summer of Science 2021.
So Summer of Science, it is a reading project where we had a participation of over 600 mentees this year, and many of them were PG students, and they were appointed to about 200 mentors over varied disciplines, and it was a reading project and it was a fun learning project for everyone.
And apart from that, we have also had lab visits in the past. And this image in the background, as you can see, was to a lab visit to IISER Pune, and also lectures from various distinguished speakers. Now, we've had a quantum computing workshop which was held a year ago, which was essentially focused on giving an introduction to quantum computing at a basic level using IBM's quantum toolkit, which is the IBM Quiz Kit. And it had a great response. And yeah.
Yeah, so MNP is a community of people. So here we had a meet of 7 generations of MNP. So here we discuss things that we like. We have similar aspirations. We can talk about science and maths and other things like philosophy, music, and a lot more. So you will surely have a fun at MNP Club.
And now for our upcoming events, we have the Integration Bee, which as the name suggests is based on solving integrals about around the clock, and the Winter of Puzzles, which will be an event which will be held in the winter vacation, focused on solving problem statements based on puzzles, which would be spanning for about a month, and the SciComm Blitz GC, which is scientific computing based, and we will have more lectures and group discussions coming soon. Now to introduce our conveners.
Hey guys, I'm Alak Agrawal, second year UG from BTech Civil Engineering Department.
Hey everyone, this is Tarun Mahesh. I'm a second year undergrad from the mechanical department.
Hey guys, I'm Ronak Mitai. I'm a second year undergraduate from the Energy Science Department.
Hey guys, I am Dhaval Singh. I am a UG second year undergrad from the BS Math department.
Hi guys, I'm Palak Vora. I'm a second year undergraduate from the Chemical Engineering Department.
Yep, and that is all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Gaurav, a convener at the Chemi TL, and on behalf of our entire team, I'd like to welcome you all to the PG Tech orientation of the Institute Technical Council. I'm a second year student, and even in the one online year that I've spent here, I've been exposed to a lot of mind blowing technical activities. And now, I'd like to introduce the new kid on the block, the Chemi TL. So, what is it? Or rather, who are we? Well, the Chemi TL, which stands for Chemical Engineering Tinkerers Lab, is a one of a kind haven for enthusiastic students to work on projects related to the multidisciplinary field of chemical engineering. Our vision is to reduce the gap between the rigorous theory concepts in the curriculum and the practical know how required in the industry so that you get the best of both worlds. And just to clarify, this lab isn't just for chemical engineering students, it's for anyone who wants to explore, innovate, and create. Let me now introduce our team for this year. Our managers are Lokesh and Senthil, and Pulkit and I are the conveners. I'd now like to hand over to Pulkit for the rest of the presentation.
Hi everyone, I am Pulkit Jindal. I am a convener at ChemiTL. With generous funding and support from our esteemed alumni, this lab will be a space for hobbyists to learn and for the experienced to master their skills, renovation of working space and procurements of equipments are both running parallelly, and we expect to be up and running before normalcy return to the campus. If you thought chemical engineering was just about pumps and valves, think again. We envision to be working with cutting edge technologies from 3D printers to microfluidics. The work we do span wide avenues from integration of AI and ML in processes to digitalization of conventional equipments using embedded systems, image processing, and cloud computing. We don't mean to scare you. We'll have fun projects throughout the year for you to learn the skills required to work on anything you want. We'll have interactive workshop from professors and industry veterans to introduce you to the concept required. And of course, if you have any epic idea in particular that you'd like to work on, don't hesitate to get in touch. We'll do our best to make it a reality. Thank you.
Hello everyone, the Energy Club IIT Bombay welcomes you all to the PG Tech orientation. So, why Energy Club? Here, we discuss issues regarding energy crisis and how can we solve them. We promote sustainable living to help the society. We conduct various events, quizzes, and interesting sessions on the motive to create awareness. There are many students on campus who are highly conscious and concerned about the future of energy and sustainability. However, such students are separated by virtue of belonging to different disciplines and years. It is a need for a common platform for such students to come together and turn their concerns into action. We brought the Energy Club into existence, a group of energy-conscious students with backing of the faculty that decided to start a formal club that would make energy awareness and actions its priority and combine the ideas and concern of students across campus into steps towards energy and sustainability. To serve these purposes, here are some insights to the things we do at Energy Club IIT Bombay.
Who can make a balance between money, peace, creativity.
Hi everyone, welcome to the second day of the Diversity in Energy Transition Symposium.
Dioxide and transporting it to a storage site and depositing it where it will not enter the atmosphere. So it has a potential of mitigating the contribution to global warming. Usually the CO2 is captured from large point sources such as
Let me introduce you all to our team. Bithil is Institute Energy Secretary and Arjun is Energy Club Manager. And we all five are the conveners: Yash, Jay, Arpita, Utkarsh and Anokhi. Connect with us at our social media handles shown here.